Lots of young players, a lot of energy brought on the floor. What kind of game do you expect to see?
Well, there could be some incredible highlights in this one, and then there could be coaches using every single possible timeout to teach their players how to play the right way. So this could be fun.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here is Young after the miss from Jay Crowder. Young pass to Reddish. Back to Young. Bobbed up there for Collins. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. With 3, Booker. Rebounded by Capella. Atlanta with the ball. Young taking his time here. The pass to Collins. Pass to Reddish. Feeds it to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And that's where you want to feed Clint Capella, deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power it through.
Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting because he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Now here's Ayton. Crowder finds Bridges. Off target from three-point range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Now Young. In the corner, Collins with it. 6 to shoot. Back to Young. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Phoenix ball.
Phoenix has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Paul against Young. Paul outside. Dishes it to Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Monty Williams gave me a few minutes to catch up. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thank you, David.
Well, again, with that kind of size, DeAndre Ayton is going to draw some fouls and does not shy away from contact.
Paul against Young. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth. 2 minutes.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Collins is running. The Hawks again can't hit. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Bogdanovich against Booker to the inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Hawks ball.
And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Young outside. Here's Reddish. And Bogdanovich kicks to Reddish. The Hawks again can't hit.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
It's stolen by Capella. The kick out to Young. That 3 off the mark.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Paul passes to Booker. Those 3-pointers off the mark. The Hawks trail it. Outside Collins. driving the lane and finished off by Collins.
Big guy can move. John Collins finds a way to get that one to go.
Paul with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Bridges a screen on Bogdanovich. And Booker puts up a deep three. Phoenix no good that time either. Atlanta's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside Collins. Diving in. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Ayton.
Probing and looking confident right now, forcing the issue and timing it well. John Collins doing a nice job.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Booker against Bogdanovich. The Hawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Bogdanovich, another one of those draft players that gets stashed overseas for a few years, drafted back in 2014 by the Kings before coming over for the 17-18 season.
Booker with no one around, good on the triple.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
So the first quarter ends Clark, tie game in a low-scoring affair so far. Let's take a quick...
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Cancer. Ladies and gentlemen, your son.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
You know, I like the confidence that they've shown here early on.
Yeah, I think they've controlled the momentum, and that is showing up.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. Bridges, no one around him. Another three for Phoenix. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Booker, and the wing jumper offline.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Capella dishes to Reddish. Passes it to Collins. And a miss there on the triple. The Suns leading. Bridges kicks to Booker. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Takes it off the glass. Booker's got 5 points so far. And it's the Hawks' ball. Here's Young. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Shoots from the corner. Jay Crowder pulls it in. Phoenix leading by 3. Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. It's Crowder on the wing. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Now, here's Reddish. Defended by Bridges. Collins looking around. It's Young on the wing and taken away by Paul. And here's the break. Bridges outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. The Hawks trail by 6.
2 minutes remaining in the
And here's Young.
2 minutes.
Pass to Capella. Over in the corner, Reddish. They get it back. Second shot opportunity, and the rejection by Ayton.
Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
Ball kicks to Bridges. And the three off target. For Atlanta, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Bogdanovich with it, now guarded by Booker. Reddish's shot is good.
Quick trigger from Reddish there speaks to his confidence. He just let that one fly.
Young against Paul. Booker outside. Clock at 6. Back to Bridges. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. The Hawks trail by 3. Now here's Williams. Out to Gallinari. Shoots over Crowder. And it's Gallinari missing. The Suns have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Crowder, the pass to Paul. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And there's the pass to Bridges. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Bridges has got 8 here in the quarter.
Just so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
Williams looking around. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Mikal Bridges picks one up, and he's got his first free throw of the game.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
And what sets Lou Williams apart right now is his confidence. This guy is a gunner who comes in and believes that he's going to score. He often does. And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Shamet, the pass to Payne. Here's McGee up in time, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Phoenix ahead. Thank you, David, and we'll... We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Johnson in charge are the 3 and the 4. Payne out there with Landry Shamet, and it's McGee in at the 5 down low.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for 1 season. And so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
Williams can't hit. Suns leading by 5. Payne looking around. Pass to Shamet. Now the feed to McGee. Payne gets a wide open look. Knocks down the 3-ball. Payne's got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Outside Williams. In the corner. Herter with it. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Three-point field goal.
Herder's a guy who can get you back in a hurry. You make one, he'll come back and get a three himself.
And Lou Williams, always a threat off the bench, has had the right mindset for playing six-man really his whole career.
And as that career sort of is in the twilight, I don't think that mentality for Lou changes, where he wants to come in and impact the game, especially on the offensive end. And maybe he wins you 2 or 3 games during the regular season that takes you from a team that might not have home court to one that does. And maybe one of those magical nights happens in the postseason for Lou Williams.
McGee finds Sharge. Now here's Payne. Shamet the pass to McGee. Rebound by Jang.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Alinari on the wing. The dish now to Hunter.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Gallinari against Sharich. And Gallinari kicks to Hunter. The three-pointer, no good.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Johnson, the pass to McGee. Now, here's Shamet. He's tightly guarded. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Jang. Launches a three. Yep, it goes in. And the Suns lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Herder.
Shot preparation is fantastic as Herder's able to get his feet set that time.
Knocks it loose, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gallinari. Now here's Payne. He's guarded by Williams. And there's the drive. Payne passes to McGee. Count the basket. McGee's got 4 this quarter.
You love it when a big man has those soft hands. Rarely any problem converting that close to the rim.
Passes to Herder. In the corner, it's Hunter. Shot clock at 5. Jang finds Hunter. Pulls up, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Eight-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Johnson outside. Pass to Shamet. There's the triple. Atlanta with the rebound. Now Williams. And the shot goes down.
Well, this is what gets his teammates going. The veteran Williams shaking and making the defense work.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Suns lead by 2. And do not go away, as we'll be back.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The Suns leading on the court right now for the Hawks. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. Bridges inside. Shot clock at 6. Bogdanovich against Booker. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Hawks shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Young against Paul. And Young kicks to Reddish. The kick out to Young. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. A 2-point game. Basket counts. Crowder's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Suns.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Young against Paul. Shot's good from Young.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
Ball against Young. Paul kicks to Bridges. On the wing, Booker. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
And Devin Booker, a scoring threat when he gets off of the bus. This time doing it at the mid-range.
Young against Paul. Outside Collins. Capella sets a screen for Collins. It's Young on the wing, defended by Paul. Reddish dishes to Young. From beyond the arc and then some. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
Trae Young stepping up and delivering in a big-time moment.
Paul passes to Ayton. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Collins, that's a 2-pointer in Atlanta again with the bucket.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
And it's Paul penetrating for 3. Bridges. They get the rebound. Near the 3-point line, it's Booker. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Hawks leading. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Young's shot is good.
Quick to set his feet and quick with that release as Trae knocks one down.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Paul kicks to Bridges. They need this, and the wide-open shot from Crowder. A 3-pointer is right on target.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Over in the corner, Reddish. Crowder with the steal. Booker with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. The kick out to Crowder. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Ayton, good. Nice assist from Booker. 6 points for DeAndre Ayton. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
Bogdanovich against Booker. Crowder the bounce pass. Bridges inside. Booker the pass to Paul. Here's Ayton. Good work defensively by Capella.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. He dishes it to Reddish. Capella against Ayton.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
A player like Mikal Bridges, who enjoys the amount of success that he did coming out of college, winning 2 national championships, shines a different light on how he can impact the greater good in the winning environment that he creates.
Here's Bogdanovich for 3. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. So it's the Sun. two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Pass to Lowry. 5 on the clock. From past the arc. A nice shot by Tucker.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guy.
Paul passes to Booker. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Butler.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Ayton against Adebayo. Suns moving the ball around. Now here's Booker. Back to Paul. Three-pointer. That's good from Booker on the assist by Paul.
Well, this is very much the definition of a shooting guard. Booker always looking to rise and fire from range.
Lowry kicks to Butler. There's the pass to Adebayo. Over Ayton. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Booker against Robinson. Booker dishes to Crowder. Back to Booker from the arc. And it's Miami with the rebound. Out to the right wing. Here's Tucker. Miami no good on that time either. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athletic. And a elite vertical threat at the cup.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Tucker with the ball. Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Pass to Robinson. Fires from the line. No good there. And Phoenix will come the other way.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
And in terms of size, not your typical center. But man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now here's Paul. Booker outside. Robinson with the block. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. Adebayo kicks it to Tucker. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Tucker's got 5 now.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Now here's Paul. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Paul kicks to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Here he goes.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
Well, Devin Booker's ability to put an offense on his back is huge for any organization. His willingness to absorb and embrace responsibility is so crucial.
Here's Adebayo. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Now here's Ayton. Booker with a deep 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
He's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here's Paul following the score by Miami. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the first. Bridges passes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. And that one goes out of bounds. First touch by Ayton.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. Lowry feeling it out a bit. To the paint, here's Butler, and they double up Butler. Booker in the post. Guarded by Tucker. No good from Booker.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, think back to one of the biggest surprises in the 2020 bubble in Orlando. Jimmy Butler leads the Heat all the way to the finals and almost forces a Game 7.
And he makes all three.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Miami ahead. They're up by 5.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat.
And Kyle Lowry, always one of the league's leaders in charge.
It's a real nice momentum shift.
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body, it shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win, that pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
Devin Booker, 3.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward spot. Here's Butler. Here's Adebayo. And the rejection by Ayton.
Outstanding shot blocker, DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
Here's Bridges. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. And that ties it up.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Ball against Lowry. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Pass to Adebayo. Outside for Lowry. The NBA trying to cut down on some of the cheap fouls. Certain players are experts at selling contact. Doris, are you sad to see that art form curtailed?
I'm not at all, Kevin, because what we're seeing is offensive players manipulate the rule and get outside of, quote, natural basketball plays. Guys who dead stop off a screen and end up getting 3 free throws. We have to take that away. Things should flow naturally in a basketball game.
For Miami, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Three-pointer. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Personal foul.
Always been a fearlessness to Kyle Lowry's game. Gets the defender committed, draws the foul. Nicely done.
And you look at Lowry's numbers, remarkably similar, Doris, year after year after year.
Yeah, this guy has polished skills at both ends of the floor. He has seen absolutely everything you can see in the regular season or in the playoffs. Kyle Lowry is emerging as a mentor to younger guys in the NBA.
Now here's Paul. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Robinson for 3. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Shot to stop the run. And with with that, the Heat lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Ayton.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Now, here is Robinson. Here's Butler. Pulls up on the wing. That one a little long.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
A nice shot by Booker.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here's Lowry. Outside Robinson. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
And they've made an effort to get to the line here in the first half, guys, and it's starting to pay off.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Oladipo finds Dedmon. Now Hero. And it's Strus missing. Back to Payne. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Heat. And they're pushing it up. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Miami no good on that time either. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 2. Strus passes to Morris. The kick out to Oladipo. Hero on the wing. Dedmon a screen. A 3. The shot, no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. All right, David, thank you. We'll be...
The Suns, 19.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Dwayne Dedmon. Victor Oladipo is out there with Hero. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus in its small forward.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Morris outside and stolen by Payne for the lead. And it's Strus with the rebound.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, what do you do with more responsibility on your plate? If you're Victor Oladipo, you ascend into one of the game's top talents. This guy, his hard work and mentality paying off.
Now here's Johnson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shoots from the right block. That's in, and the Miami lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from McGee.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Oladipo, the pass to Dedmon. And here is Hero. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And how about the moxie of this kid? Hero has flair to his game. He's fun to watch. And I tell you, he wouldn't be any fun to play against.
Now here's Payne. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Pass to Shamet. 6 to shoot. Now the pass to Šarić. It's stolen by Oladipo. Here's Strus. He dishes it to Oladipo. Pass to Strus. He feeds it to Dedmon. Shoots over McGee. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
And Johnson with the stuff.
At his size, Dario Šarić can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
And it's the Heat with the ball after the Suns pick up 2. Dedmon finds Hero. Oladipo with the ball, working on Payne, and there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That'll be his second foul of the game. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hero. Shoots over Shamet. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content.
And tenacious play there from Hero in the paint, refusing to let the foul hold back his shot. And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Now here's Payne. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Shamet kicks to Payne. Out to the wing. Launches it. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. The Heat leading by 4. Passes it to Strus. A 3-ball. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Strus has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. 1:31 left to play here in the third. McGee inside. Misses from close range. Oladipo for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Well, obviously, the defense has not been great this half, and you've got to be able to address this quickly.
Here's Payne. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Suns shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
So Oladipo will bring it up for Miami. Pass to Hero. And stolen by Payne. Kicks to McGee. Drives to the hoop. Shamet on the wing. Drops in the tray. Shamet's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Oladipo with the ball. Working on Payne. Clock at 6. Hero, that's a 2-pointer. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution for the Suns.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Now here's Paul. No points in the game yet for him. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. No good from Booker. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
Kyle Lowry doesn't need a lot of room to get his jump shot off. Gets to the mid-range sweet spot and lets it fly.
And so it's Miami heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Setting the floor for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Suns trail by 7. Paul with the ball. Booker looking around. Crowder, the pass to Paul. The kick out to Crowder. The Suns need to get a shot off. Here's Ayton, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Miami ball.
The Heat leading by 7. Outside Lowry. The pass to Tucker. Butler up top. Defended by Bridges. Robinson for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Robinson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Bridges passes to Ayton. Back to Bridges. Count it.
Boy, you have to be aggressive, powering through contact. Mikal Bridges, no signs of backing away.
Lowry against Paul. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Outside for Lowry. Miami needs to get a shot off. Butler, no good.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Outer dishes to Booker. Bridges left side. Butler with the ball. Bridges covering. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
And here are the Heat now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Lowry kicks to Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Ball passes to Bridges. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Dishes to Butler. Finds himself wide open and drills it. And the Heat lead by 13. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Booker the pass to Crowder. Shoots over Tucker.
This is where Tucker really makes his impact. Tough, hard-nosed, physical defender.
First team foul.
Robinson against Booker. Pass to Lowry. Adebayo with the screen on Paul. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Over Paul. Here's Robinson. Lowry kicks to Butler. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. And Crowder jams it in.
Well, Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
And so Lowry will bring it up for Miami. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Butler, no good. Suns trail by 11. And stolen by Butler. To the middle, and stolen by Ayton. Butler against Booker. Ayton dishes to Crowder. Down low. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Now the Heat with it. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Miami no good on that time either. Booker with no one around. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
How about Booker playing a little bit of cat and mouse, smart enough to know when it's better to pull up.
Lowry against Paul. Lowry passes to Robinson. Back to Lowry over Paul. Lowry can't get it to go.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
Yeah, and if he can stay hot from out there, his three-point shot could be the tool they use to win this game.
And so it's Miami winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for
here we quite a few injuries, and the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism, where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. Heading the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the center, locking down the middle.
Nice job operating off the dribble for Reddish, a nice consistent part of his game.
Pass to Robinson. Out to Lowry. Drives to the hoop. Here's Adebayo from deep. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Lowry against Young. Pass to Collins. Shot clock at 6. Young from long range. That one doesn't drop. Now the Heat take it the other way.
We love the playmaking of Jimmy Butler. He has the ball in his hands so much that guys don't relax when he's got it. You move around, give him options.
Now here's Robinson. Butler with the ball. And it's Butler with the jam.
Jimmy Butler just too athletic on that play. Look at the height.
Young with it. Now guarded by Butler. Young against Butler. Young, the pass to Capella. Over Adebayo. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Herder. From outside the arc. Gets the 3-ball to go. You know what, Butler? We saw his playmaking in the 2020 finals. Brent, he led the Heat in assists for the series.
Yeah, I think guys fed off of his energy and knew that other teams were trying to shut down Jimmy, make sure offensively he wasn't going to get going. So he showed that other facet of his game as a playmaker.
Now here's Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Young. That one's wide left.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Collins. Adebayo with the rejection.
Are we sure that Bam's not wearing a watch out there? Perfect timing.
And here's Butler outside. The rebound by the Hawks.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Young attacking. Hangs. Kicks it out to Collins. Reddish on the wing. Back to Collins. Offensive rebound.
And I think the length of Reddish right there helped him out with that rebound.
Miami trailing. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Adebayo. Launches a 3. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Adebayo's got 5.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Butler finds Robinson. And the Heat, another 3.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Pass to Capella. And here's Collins. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Robinson. Adebayo with it. Guarded by Capella. Clock at 6. Outside for Butler. Off target from outside.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there. And Young, here we go. Man, that one's good.
That's a great move by Trae Young, and a brave one at that, playing right into the defender.
Kyle Lowry hits first.
Free throw is good. Young. Now here's Lowry. Tie game in Atlanta. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancer. All right, look who's coming under the court. Come on, get loud.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Butler into the lane. It's deflected. Here's Reddish. Pass to Collins. Back to Reddish. Right wing. Collins against Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Collins, no good. And it's Miami's ball.
Big expectations on Cam Reddish as he came into the league, and now starting to adapt to more and more minutes.
Robinson can't hit. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Collins passes to Young. Here's Reddish. And while Cam Reddish has certainly had his obstacles since joining the league, he's proven he's ready to learn, Brent.
I think that's the most important thing, is after you get over the anger, trust me, they get angry first, is just to settle in and say, what can I work on and where can I start to earn minutes on the floor? Cam's starting to do that, and he's starting to grow.
Now here's Tucker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Back to Butler. There's the drive, and it's Butler with the jam.
Man, way over the defenses. Jimmy Butler gets some airtime.
Young against Lowry. Back to Young. Shoots from 14, and he comes up with a bucket. Young's got 5.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Takes it inside, and that comes off the assist by Lowry. And the Heat lead by 2.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
For 3, Collins. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Butler passes to Robinson. Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Second shot opportunity. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake for Atlanta. They've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Young from long range. Counted from distance. Young's got 5 points now this quarter. But you look at offensive basketball nowadays, Brent. Less isolation play than in years past. You think that's good, or do you miss some of the gamesmanship?
Well, I think the ISO play is still one of the better plays in the game if you have an elite player. I mean, he's not making decisions with the ball. He's trying to shake one defender loose and get a shot to the rim. And a lot of guys who dig into the numbers say that's better than trying to execute a play with a number of passes where mistakes can be made. Keep seeing John Collins and his skill set rounding into form.
Lowry against Young. Right side, Butler. Outside Robinson. Back to Butler. And the layup falls. He's got 10.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Outside Young. There's the drive. Good D by Adebayo.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Now here's Butler. 10 points for him. Pass to Lowry. Back to Robinson. Tries from 6 feet. Over Williams. Robinson can't hit. The Hawks have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. And that's an intentional foul. A line change here for Miami.
Key substitution.
And here's Wright. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Back to Wright. He got it up. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And the first half comes. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
18.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
Setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Tyler Hero, and it's Martin in at the point guard position. The Hawks need to get one up here.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Pass to Dedmon. Back to Martin. Here's Strus. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Just 3 to shoot.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Hero. Oh, sent away with authority. And he gets it back. Tries again. And it's laid in by Hero. Hero's got his first points of the night.
And a great job by Tyler that time, just getting in there and wanting to be involved in the rebound.
The Hawks leading.
The Orlando bubble was so good to Tyler Hero. He's still trying to find a little bit of that confidence that he gained there.
Outside, Williams. Driving to the basket. Shot that time, not on target. And Miami will go the other way with it. It's Hero on the take. And Brent, since that moment, Hero has cemented himself as part of the core of this team.
Yeah, I don't think Tyler wants to get too far ahead of himself, BA. He really enjoyed that success, but the consistency is something that he's after.
Here's Strus. Five to shoot. Driving in. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. And it's all from three-point range. The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Williams against Hero. He's covered by Gallinari. For the lead. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Throws it up high. Dang, shot is off.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Hawks shooting about 41%. Right outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter.
And that's his first personal foul. 2 seconds.
1:56 left in the third quarter. Right on the right side. And the lob disrupted. Not to be.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Back to Hero. Shot clock at 5. For the lead. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Pass to Jang. And he drives in. Tries to snap the cold streak. There's a screen by Jang. Lawawu Cabarro.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Hero for 3. They get it back. Over to the left wing. Here's Martin. Hero outside. And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams. That's his first foul.
Team third.
Up top, Hero. Williams defending. And he makes it. Hero's gotten his second bucket.
Well, the paint can open up for Hero because he's such a good shooter. Smart to attack. He had a chance to do it there.
Right outside. Outside, Williams. Back to right. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Jang. It's hauled in by the Heat.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Here's Hero. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Nate McMillan as he talked with the team. He just wanted his players to get a breather and to remind them, stick with the game plan. He wants them to stay patient and run their plays, even if they have to go deep into the shot clock. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Hawks 5.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
And Young, here we go. Here's Capella, and Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, the Heat. It's a 1-point game. Young against Lowry. Just 4 to shoot. Screen by Capella. Young from long range. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. The drive by Butler. Pass to Lowry. Fires for three. It's hauled in by Herder. Herder's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. And Capella gets it to go.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herder's pass leads to an open look.
Lowry against Young. Outside Robinson. Out to Lowry. 6 to shoot. Into the lane. Releases from 15. And that one's long.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot. It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Robinson passes to Adebayo. Over Herder. Adebayo, no good. The Hawks have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. There's Young with the 3, and Tucker pulls it down.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Lowry. Outside Butler. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And again, the Heat missing.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Now here's Young. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
He didn't have his feet planted.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Here's Young. From the arc. Atlanta gets it back. Capella. Pass to Collins. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Tucker.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Now here's Lowry. And here's Butler. Capella with a block.
Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his 1st foul. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Young against Lowry. Butler passes to Robinson. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
That's a terrific pass right there by Jimmy Butler. Just wants to win.
Now Young. A minute 9 left to play in the 4th. Offensive board.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
Lowry against Young. Outside Robinson. And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's his 1st foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
The Hawks have gone 4 for 10 in the 4th. 44 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Pass to Capella. Here's Reddish. 5 on the clock. Out to the right wing. There's Young with the 3. Miami grabs the miss.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Young with it. Pass to Capella. Now here's Young. So this one belongs to the Hawks. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again.
I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Here we go.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. Young with the ball. The pass to Capella. Back to Young. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Young outside. Inside. Shot clock at 6. Lob pass to Capella. And stolen by Ayton. Booker looking around. To the middle. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Booker.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now, here is Young. Here's Capella for the 3. And Trae Young hits from deep.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Paul with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. Here's Booker, rebounded by the Hawks. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Nate McMillan.
Hey, Kevin. Yes, when I asked him about his game plan defensively, he said they were trying to shut off the lane and prevent easy baskets. He knows that that may leave open shooters out on the perimeter, but he's willing to take that risk. We'll see if the opponent can make those shots. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And here they go. And the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Down low. And the dunk by Capella.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Now, here is Young, following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. And the wide-open shot from Reddish misses the 3. The Suns trailing. Paul surveying the floor. Fires for 3, and Booker is good for 3. Booker's got his second bucket of the night.
He's the prototype when you look at shooting guards, and Book can get buckets with and without dominating the ball.
Young pass to Collins. Kicks to Capella. Just 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Here's Young, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Paul against Young. Paul kicks to Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Pass to Herter. 1:04 left here in the first quarter. Capella. And the rejection by Ayton. And they'll get another chance. Here's Capella. Atlanta again missing.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
Paul with the ball and guarded by Capella. Crowder dishes to Booker. shoots the three. Another three for Phoenix.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Suns on offense. They're on a 13-5 run here. Ball outside. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Atlanta. Here's Herder. No good with the wing jumper. And that does it for the first quarter. Suns ahead, up 8.
All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks dancers.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
At the guard positions, Young and Herder. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. The Hawks trail by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Back to Young. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that, but you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
The kick out to Young. From the baseline. Doesn't go that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. Bridges outside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Booker the pass to Ayton. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here's Booker. He's got 8. Ball for 3.
And after that hot start from outside, they've cooled off a bit here in the second quarter.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Herder, no good. Suns leading by 6. Bridges outside. And the 3 ball is good. Bridges has got 6 points.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And you look at all the numbers, Smitty, but leadership is hard to measure and still so vital to winning. Give me some examples in your experience of great leadership.
You know, I'll say one example, Kevin. A lot of people think it's on the court. But off the court, leadership really plays a big role on those off days, on those bus rides. Just getting a chance to talk to the younger players. I think that's one example where leadership plays a huge role.
Just 2 to shoot. Here's Herder. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. It's Crowder on the wing. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Hawks trail by 9. Young outside. With the drive. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 7.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
Young against Paul. He feeds it to Ayton. On the wing, Bridges. Off target from outside. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Young pass to Collins. Here's Herter. Passes it to Capella. Back to Herter. Now Capella. Over in the corner, Reddish. A three-pointer off the mark. Suns leading by 7. Young with the steal. There's 57 seconds left in the first half. From outside the arc. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Ayton a screen on Young. Booker in the post. He's against Young. Crowder finds Booker. 6 on the shot clock. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. In the corner. Herter with it. Booker against Capella. Booker outside. Bridges for 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
High-level defensive potential for Cam Reddish.
And so that's the end of the first. For those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Suns. Pop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And there's the call on DeAndre. That's his first foul. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. The Hawks trail by 10.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
And stolen by Wright. He dishes it to Gallinari. Zhang the bounce pass. Stolen by McGee. Deflects the pass. Johnson for 3. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Gallinari against Saric. Gallinari with the steal. Fast break, the Hawks. Gallinari running. There's Williams. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Williams has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Hawks. El Phoenix shooting 41% for the game. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Atlanta's shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively to say the least. There's the lob to the hoop. And finished off by Zhang.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now here's Payne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Knocked away and stolen by Wright. Hunter against Johnson. Hunter kicks to Zhang. Pass to Hunter. Takes a 3. Drills it from outside. Now just a 3-point Phoenix lead.
A legit threat from outside. Hunter is very confident taking these shots.
Payne looking around. Johnson outside. kept alive. Out to Sharch. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And the slam dunk by McGee.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Right outside. Fires the three. Rebound by JaVale McGee. Suns leading by 5. Here's Johnson. Hunter grabs the miss.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. 5 to shoot. Here's Chang. Back to Williams. On deep. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. Suns have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Another miss by Johnson. The Hawks trail by 5. Outside Williams. Beyond the arc. Here's Chang. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Chang's got his second bucket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Sharch attacking. Second chance effort. Back to Payne. And the pass to Shamet. Here's Johnson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Suns lead by 5.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Right, the pass to Chang. Gallinari outside. And he drives in, and Gallinari throws it down.
He's long and he's crafty, and he has a knack for scoring. Danilo on the attack.
Johnson outside. Hunter with some nice defense. Williams for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Williams has got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
Really no way to stop that defensively. Luke can pull up at any moment. You just don't know when.
Tie game in Atlanta. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. McGee and Capella sends it back.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. See if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Booker, and Capella sends it back. Paul against Young. Over in the corner, Reddish. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 3rd assist on the night. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
Capella finds Young. Reddish with the screen for Young. Pass to Reddish. Here's Capella. Young outside. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Passes it to Crowder. On the wing, Booker. Now, here's Bridges. Guarded closely. To halt the run. Had a hand on it.
When you watch Kevin Huerter, he plays hard at the defensive end. That was an effort block.
And here are the Suns now. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. In the corner, Collins with it. Another three for Atlanta.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Ball against Young. Pass to Bridges. The three. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
And in getting that three to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by the Hawks.
Capella kicks to Young. Back to Capella. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And, you know, he just got a little ahead of himself on that one. How does a great finisher not dunk that ball? I still can't figure that one.
Huerter passes to Capella. Back to Huerter. The train rejected by Booker. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
And the impressive reach of Aiden. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Young looking it over. Right at the free throw line. 5 on the clock. And there's the feed to Capella. Over in the corner, Reddish. Another shot poked loose and taken away by Paul.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
Booker up top. Back to Crowder. It's good! And now they trail by just 4.
Showing he's not just a perimeter threat. Crowder attacking the heart of that defense.
35 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Capella kicks to Young. Here's Huerter, defended by Booker. Huerter passes to Collins. Nailed from three-point land. And the Hawks lead by 7.
That's the guy you want to set up. Collins has brought his arsenal. That time, getting it done with the catch and shoot.
Now, here is Young. And so the Hawks take the win. It was. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.
that's great to see, Allie. Thanks for that. So Phoenix will get the first possession. So a look at our starters for the Heat. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the small forward. And it's Aiden off the drive. And he lobs it up to the rim. Robinson with a steal. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Lowry. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
Well, you can see he's an improving defensive presence, right? DeAndre Ayton has got to commit and do what it takes.
Booker against Robinson. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Paul into the lane for 3. Bridges. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Butler. Lowry outside. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Tucker with the ball. He's against Crowder. Tucker inside. Covered by Crowder. Second chance effort. Adebayo. That's good.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team. The ability to knock down jumpers.
And known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. Even unveiled a sneaker loft because he has shoes all over his house.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Butler finds Lowry. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Tucker with the ball. Shot clock at 5. He takes it in. Adebayo, good look. Nails the wide open jumper. Adebayo's got his second basket of the night.
Continuing to evolve his game. I like when Adebayo takes and makes mid-range J's.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Outside for Booker. Rebound by the Heat.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Back to Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Stolen by Ayton. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is engaged and comes up with a key steal there.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Paul against Lowry. Over to the wing. Stolen by Bridges. Out on his own on the break. And Booker with the jam.
Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker. Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Now here's Lowry. Left side Butler. There's the 3. Doesn't go for him. The Suns leading. Here's Bridges. And he lays it up and in. Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that one.
Just an enforcer for this team. Adebayo is no stranger to physical play, whether he's receiving it or dishing it out.
And both free throws good for Adebayo.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Outside Paul. Right side Booker. Inside. Ayton gets a double team. 5 to shoot. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. On the take. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Butler. Shoots over Bridges. Hits the front of the rim and out. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. There's the triple. Connects from downtown. Booker's got 6.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. And so it's Phoenix leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And they push the tempo in this one, getting...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting defenders on their heels.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Lowry against Paul. And here's Butler outside. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guys.
Outside Paul. Crowder outside. Fires the 3. Kept alive. Ayton. And he drops it in from the low post. Ayton's got his second bucket on the night.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Adebayo. With the drive. Outside Butler. Back to Adebayo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Adebayo's got 8 points.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Lowry against Paul. Outside for Booker. Back to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Ayton inside. Working on Adebayo. Here's a 3 from Paul. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. And now we've got an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Lowry against Paul. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. Going inside. Pass to Adebayo. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
Assist goes to.
And now just a 3-point Phoenix lead. And the middle aspect of the game, so important. Doris, can you give an example of the type of play that demonstrates a player processing at a high level?
Well, no question, B.A. On the defensive end of the floor, number one, do you have game plan discipline? Do you know your opponent's personnel? Can you force them to an area of the floor they're not comfortable or to his weak hand? On the offensive end, do you understand the angles necessary to set a great screen? Do you understand how to process a play as it's going and make quick decisions? So much goes into winning on both ends.
2 minutes.
Ball against Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Lowry outside. And here's Butler outside. Hauled in by Paul. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul. 1:42 left in the first half. Crowder outside, launches it. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And Lowry with the bucket on the assist from Butler. Lowry's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, terrific read from Jimmy Butler. He is unwilling to get sped up. He knows when to place the pass and where.
Pass to Bridges. Outside Booker. Out to Bridges. Fires from deep. Knocks down the triple. Bridges has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
Here's Robinson. Adebayo. Back to Robinson. Stolen by Ayton. And they're running. Here's Paul. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 4 assists in the game.
I'll tell you, the savviness of Chris Paul on the break, he is a force to be reckoned with.
Outside for Butler. Gets the 3 to fall. Butler's got 6 points.
That's his second triple this quarter. I guess he's left that dry spell behind.
Paul passes to Booker. From deep. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
It's Bridges on the wing. Over Butler. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And a pretty... In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Setting the floor for Miami. They've got Victor Oladipo. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Strus in at the 3 slot. There's the foul to try to stop the break, but that'll be a clear path foul. They'll get a free throw and possession here. The free throw drops for Oladipo.
Well, what do you do with more responsibility on your plate? If you're Victor Oladipo, you ascend into one of the game's top talents. This guy, his hard work and mentality paying off.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Hero on the wing. Oladipo outside. Pass to Dedmon. Here's Hero. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Saric, the pass to Johnson. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. Miami shooting at about 44% so far. Morris outside. For the lead. Over Saric. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Dario Saric.
He's showing off a polished skill set, is Markieff Morris. Didn't get him the bucket, but earned a trip to the stripe.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Payne against Oladipo. Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. The layup misses. The Heat with the lead, and they go to the intentional foul.
Landry Shamet. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Oladipo outside. Hero outside. From 6 feet away. Lays it up and banks it in. Hero's got his first points in this one.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Saric, the pass to McGee. And here's Payne outside. Hits the three-pointer.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And Miami has possession. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Kicks it to Hero. He shoots. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Now Payne. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Oladipo against Payne. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Fades and shoots. The shot won't fall. And Phoenix the other way now.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Outside Payne. Pass to Johnson. Here he goes. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Now here's Hero. Oladipo outside. Morris finds Hero. 3 on the clock. Releases. And the shot falls short that time. And JaVale McGee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Dort.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace.
The kick out to Johnson. The Suns need to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
For Miami, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Oladipo up top, defended by Payne. McGee with a steal. It's Shamet on the wing. Back to Payne. Pass to McGee. Tries it from the block. And McGee with the stuff.
A smart move, using a little pump fake to get all the time he needed to go hard to the basket.
Yeah, it's just a simple move, but it looks so beautiful when it works. Reminds me of you, Grant.
Oh, I appreciate that, B.A.
Payne against Oladipo. Miami, no good that time either.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. The shot by Johnson, no good. They need this. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession.
And for the Heat.
Here's Robinson. Driving inside. Adebayo from long range. The shot, no good. 3/4 of play and a close one here. The Suns on top. They're up by 3. After a quick break, we're coming right.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Miami trailing. And here's Lowry. Outside Tucker to tie it up.
Offensively, they've been a little out of rhythm. Had much better flow there in the first half.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Lowry. It's Booker on the wing. Robinson defending. And here's Crowder from the arc.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
The three ball. And Booker the bucket on the assist from Paul.
Yeah, one of his many attributes, guys. Booker is hard to stay with when he's pulling up off the dribble.
Outside Butler. The three. Sends it home from three-point land.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Pass to Crowder. And here's Ayton. Pounded by Adebayo. Shot left block. Good D by Adebayo. For Miami, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And an intentional foul right there.
Second team foul.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Lowry outside with the drive. Now Adebayo. Takes a step back. Out to Lowry to tie it up. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Butler. And a foul called. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. The coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place,
taking 2 shots.
Foul call still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He told them, quote, play as if it's 0-0. We want that type of energy and focus. We might be winning, but this game is not over yet. It's a clear message, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Paul. Yep, that one goes. And the Suns lead by 3.
If anything, you know you can count on Chris Paul to deliver in the clutch. He is so competitive, so tough.
Outside Robinson to tie it up. Phoenix grabs the miss. Paul with it, guarded by Adebayo. Bridges passes to Ayton. Bridges outside. Crowder against Butler. Ayton with a screen. And there's the lob. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Miami ball.
Miami's gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Paul against Lowry. Robinson on the wing. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
Great work collapsing the defense, then kicking it out.
Outside Paul. Bridges outside. Left side Booker. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the thing about Booker, not necessarily the quickest twitch athlete. He uses that smooth handle to gain separation.
Lowry finds Adebayo. Robinson on the wing. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
For a center, out of is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
With the step back. Paul into the lane. Butler with a steal. Outside Tucker. Pass to Butler. He takes it in.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys.
Yes! And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Lowry, the pass to Butler to take the lead. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. 27 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. Bridges down low. He's against Tucker. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, we all know this young man came out of college highly decorated, having won 2 national championships. And in the NBA, Mikal Bridges has shown those were not flukes. This guy's got big-time talent.
He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. All right, Allie, thank you.
And so the tip-off, it's Miami. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. At the guard positions, Young and Herder. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. Robinson passes to Tucker. 6 to shoot. Fades. And it's Butler missing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight. Brett, what do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if you're going to play that fast, you're going to have to make decisions that don't catch up with the speed. And that means making the right quick decisions and not rushing things. If these teams get ahead of themselves, the first ones to do that, they might find themselves in a hole.
Here's Robinson. Back to Butler. There's the 3. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Butler's got the first basket of the game for the Heat. Lowry against Young. In the corner, Collins with it. Back to Young. Collins setting the pick for Young. From deep. Rebound by Butler. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. Robinson for 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Young against Lowry. From deep. And Trae Young hits from deep.
Now, during the draft process, lots of talk about Trae Young and Stephen Curry. I'll tell you what, there are more similarities than differences.
Outside Lowry. He kicks it to Tucker. Stolen by Collins. Herder passes to Capella. Here's Herder. Here's the drive. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing. Born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey, was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. That's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. And, John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin.
Young drives in, and Adebayo sends it back.
And Pam with the emphatic block.
Young's shot is off.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Outside Robinson. The pass to Butler. Takes it inside and slam dunk by Butler.
That was a possession where Jimmy Butler just did not settle for the jump shot. Drove right in and came right at the defense.
Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Young taking his time here. In the corner, Collins with it. Young left side. Again, Young missing.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. Capella with a screen on Lowry. Young dishes to Capella. The layup missed.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Tucker, great positioning on the putback.
It's not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And a wide open look for Capella. The Hawks again can't hit. The shot by Butler, nobody around. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Hawks trail by 8 in the corner. Herder with it, looking to end the run. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Heat have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Here's Robinson. Lowry kicks to Butler. Out to the right wing, Tucker. No good from outside. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
And so it's Miami holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Miami?
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
I'm loving the ping pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler that time. You leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him.
Collins passes to Young. Goes up the baseline. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Lowry against Young. To the inside. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Capella.
Almost all of Capella's shots are going to come from that kind of range. He's a big that's not trying to play out on the perimeter. That's his 2nd foul, but not the end of the world. 1 more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Adebayo kicks to Lowry. Adebayo against Capella. Clock at 6. The kick outside to Butler.
Well, you like to see Reddish out there showing this kind of energy on the defensive end of the floor. How can I help?
For 3, it's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Heat moving the ball around. Lowry's shot is good.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And you look at the size of Bam Adebayo. Rare to see someone so big be so fluid with the ball.
And how much GA does that ability unlock what this team can do offensively around Bam? The DHOs, or dribbling up from the post to make plays, or involving him at the top of the key to find backdoor cutters. That's a lot of extra action for teams not to be able to prepare for because of Bam's skill.
Stolen by Tucker. Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. Robinson kicks to Butler. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Robinson finds Adebayo. Out left to the wing. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Robinson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Heat. Young outside. Krills the three-pointer. Young's got 6.
That's Trae Young's role out there to score and score often.
Lowry looking around. Butler on the way. Rebound Atlanta.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Collins setting the pick for Young. This one for three. And they recover it. Capella kicks to Young. It's good from long range. Young's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Hawks.
Quick to set his feet and quick with that release as Trey knocks one down.
Over to the wing. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Outside for Robinson. Connects from three-point range. Robinson's got his second basket of the night.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
And here is Capella. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Butler with the steal. And it's the Heat on the break. Adebayo's running. Buries it from three-point range. And now an 11-point Heat lead.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And it's Wright with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen by Tucker. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Right against Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. And Gorgie Jang is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution.
And so here is Miami. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Oladipo with the ball. And so it's the Miami Heat. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
The Hawks, 13.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. The Hawks trail by 11. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court right now for the Hawks. Lou Williams out there with Wright. Then there's Gallinari. Then there's Hunter. And it's Jang in at the center position. The Hawks shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Oladipo, and that one goes long. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now, Wright. On the wing, Williams. Wright looking around. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound.
Man, some good defense from Oladipo to take that one away, eat up all that airspace. That's what he does.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Morris into the lane. Pass to Strus. Over Hunter. Hits the front of the rim and out. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Man, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Now here's Wright. Out to Gallinari. Wright outside. Pass to Jang. Hunter on the wing. Pulls it up. Tips it. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Zhang's got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. Oladipo with the ball. Now right defender. Oladipo, the pass to Dedmon. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Dedmon's got his first bucket in this one.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Out to Gallinari. Here's the pass to Hunter. To the paint. Here's Zhang. That's tipped.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Hero. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the inside. Gallinari brings the double team. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Hero with it. Working on Williams. Morris finds Hero. Back to Morris. Just 5 to shoot.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Gallinari outside. 6 to shoot. Shot from the top of the key, and it's good. 2 points.
Really intelligent play there by Gallo. He senses his space to release that shot and has no problem with that one.
One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA. And Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
Bruce's shot is good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Wright. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Going inside, and he banks in the layup. Wright's got 4 this quarter.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
And Oladipo, here we go, and finished off by Oladipo.
You got to get in front of Oladipo, or else you're going to see things like that. We don't mind.
Right inside, guarded by Oladipo. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. 6 on the shot clock. Williams finds Wright. Over Morris. And it's Wright missing.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one.
The previous play
Quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the third quarter comes to a close. It's the Heat leading by 8. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point guard. It's the group on the floor for Miami. Now here's Here's Butler. Tight defense on him. And he converts the layup.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Young against Lowry. And Young, here we go. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. Back to Capella. Goes back up. And the layup is good. And it's 6 points for Clint Capella.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
Driving to the basket. Here's the three. He can't hit that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
All right, thank you, David.
Hear about it much, but players who've had 5 or 6 seasons in the league, you wonder where their motivation comes from. Remember, Jimmy, the last pick in the first round in that 2011 draft. Maybe that edge is still there.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on, because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler.
Shot by Collins, no good. The Heat leading by 10. Right side, Lowry. Lock at 6. Right wing. It's up a 3. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Reddish's shot is good.
Well, he's just got such a nice, easy release on the 3-ball. Reddish not looking rushed.
Young against Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 10 rebounds here tonight. He's so active.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
The Hawks trail by 7. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Capella back to Young.
Bam's getting so much better about understanding the length and where it is that he can be best to cover ground.
Back to Robinson. Outside Butler. From the low block. The rebound by Young. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And it's the Heat on the break. Outside Robinson. Outside Lowry. Back to Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. And the Heat lead by 10. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
And here's Lowry. Kicks it to Tucker. Passes it to Adebayo. Good on the baseline, Jay.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Miami.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Bam Adebayo.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Lowry can't get it to go. 34 seconds left in the game. Reddish kicks to Young. Outside Collins. In the corner. Herder with it. No good with the triple. So it's Miami now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Butler against Young. Butler with the ball. And so it's Miami winning this one. Even. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.